But I do like to arch the tongue like, then you get the little click on the top of the slur, like. He does it on the post horn thing. You know. And then if you want to arch the tongue really, like the tie, like this all the way up to the front, just by blowing from here, here's what happens. The tongue arches, it narrows down the oral cavity. You supply more pressure from here, makes the airstream move faster, goes by the lip faster, vibrates it faster, produces a higher sound. So with really arching the tongue and just blowing from here, play their hand there. Then you play the harmonic glissandos like this. Any place you want to go without so much of this that you get the lump back. This is with the, and if you watch your lip, it doesn't move up. See? Just the tongue. Now, Ernie Roy will tell you different, because when he plays a high note, you can count his teeth. So this isn't a statement of fact. This is just the way I do it, which may be all wrong. So you listen to everybody. You take the best from this guy, the best from this guy, put them all up here, add this to it. That's you. Any other questions? Yes, sir. Well, it kind of stays up there a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. About the only thing I know when I'm tonguing in the upper register is that the tongue don't leave my head. I'm so happy to be getting the notes. It's like that, I did a clinic for the Iowa Bandmasters one time. There's a guy sitting out in the audience who's got a beard down to here. So somebody said to me, Mr. Jacoby, what happens to your tongue after you attack a note? And you know, I had never thought of this before. I said, well, I guess I'm getting ready to hit the next note. So he says, yeah, but what happens to it? Does it come straight back, go up, go down, curl, what? I said, well, actually, I never did try to find out. But I said, you know, me trying to find out what happens to my tongue after I hit a note would be like this guy out here laying awake all night long to find out if he slept with his beard on top of or under the cover. How many of you would like to be able to double tongue? All right, say this for me, will you? Say two. Say coo. There, you're double tongue. You hear what I hear now? I didn't say. I said two, coo. Now this is the double tongue. Double tonguing is used as a substitute for single tonguing when something is too fast to sing, right? If it's going to be used as a substitute, it should sound as much like the original as possible. And there's only one way it can. And that is if the attack made with the back of the tongue, the coo or the ka, is of the same intensity as the one made with the front of the tongue, the tu or the ta. It's tu, coo, not tu, hu, any more than you would say I saw a hat walking down the street. So every one of them's got to be the same intensity. Here's the tu and the coo. And the next day you practice it. Tu, coo, tu, coo. The next day, tu, coo, tu, coo. That day the coo doesn't sound so good. So for a week you practice nothing but coo, 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 coo. Then when your throat heals up, you go back and you start all over. Until maybe after 6, 8, 9, 10 months, whatever it is, you might have a halfway decent double tongue. And if you have a passage to play that's got to be double tongue, then it might sound halfway presentable, like the little passage in the Scheherazade about. started with the coo, some with the two. It's the same way with triple tongue. Two, two, coo. Some people say two, coo, two. I don't like it. The reason I don't is I can't do it, and that's the best reason I know of. So I like the old Arvin method of two, two, coo. But here you run into another problem. You can play, they're groups of three, but they're not good triplets. There's got to be the same amount of light between all the notes.